I'm in Native Access and I want to look at Maschine. Here's Maschine right here. So I've just downloaded Maschine and it's a new version now. It's 2.16.0. Of course, I have the full version here, but you'll notice too, you go to changes and what they've done, they sort of improved it a lot. So you'll see here they've added support for Apple Silicon. So now it can run perfect on Apple Silicon. That means M1 chips. And then they've added support for VST3 hosting. Now that's kind of cool. Now MPC doesn't do that. We have here also added support for VST3 migration. Opening a project that contains VST2 should automatically migrate to VST3 instances whilst preserving the parameter settings. This feature is available for plugins that have added VS3 migration support. So they're changing around a little bit here, right? So let's look at this. I'm going to come over to here. And here I've got a session I'm going to pull up. Let's see, I'm going to pull this one up right here. As I do, it says here, project plugins not migrated. Please be aware that VST2 is not supported on native Apple Silicon, except when run in Rosetta 2 mode. We encountered an error auto-migrating the following VST plugins to a compatible VST3. You'll see them right here. That's M8, that's Guitar Rig 5, and Reactor 6, those VSTs. Let's close this out. So it's important to know what kind of VSTs you have and whether they'll work these days. So let's go to here, for example. I'm going to pull this down, and I want to head over to MPC. So I'll pull MPC up, and here in MPC, I can go to, let's say right here, and I have my VSTs right here. Let me get rid of these types. I've got an app that's a VST that's delay, D-E-L-A. I don't see it here, right? So I want to find out where it's at. I'm going to take this down, open up my hard drive, and I want to search for it. So I come here to library, and I want to go to audio, then I want to go to plugins, and here I'll see VST3s. And here's the one I'm looking for. And now what I want to do is just see that it's VST3. So now I'm going to go to an app I use called Architect. I'll pull this up right here, and I want to go say, I want to open it up. So I want to open up that app. It goes to my VST folder here, and I want to go to plugins again. I want to go to VST3. So here's VST3. I'll get to here, and here it is right here. Now I'll double click this, and now I see, yeah, it's optimized for Apple Silicon, and it's 64-bit Intel also, and you see here it's not quarantined, which is okay. So it can work. But the problem is MPC does not use VST3. So what I do, whenever I'm using a VST, I want to make sure it works. And so what I do, as you can see right here, I use Architect to look at VSTs. So let's see here. I want to look at another VST. I want to look at Massive. Now, Massive is an app from Native Instrument. I want to look at Maschine too as well, because sometimes I may want to bring Maschine into a different software as an app. So I will go to, oops, let's go where we are here. I'll come to right here. I'll open, and I want to open up Maschine, but as VST3. Here's Maschine. Open it and see Maschine here. Apple Silicon, 64-bit Intel. not quarantine, valid signature, notarized. It's ready to go, totally. I can use the VST3 for Maschine. Let's go here to the VST folder, and we'll also see Maschine in here too as well. And here's Maschine 2. And so I want to go back to AutoCheck. Right here, I want to open it up. So I want to look at it now inside of here, VSTs. I'll come here to Maschine 2 right here. I want to open it up. And we'll see it says it's not optimized for Apple Silicon. So this is like Maschine 2, this is a VST, and you can see that the VST3 works, but the VST2 is not designed for Apple Silicon. And this is what they're talking about, is that you can have it in 2, but they've designed it so that we can use 3 as well. And so the same parameters will appear either way. So sort of make sure you know which VSTs you've got, which will work for your software, whether it's MPC or Maschine. It will help you a great deal. Now this app that I use is free on the internet. It is right there. So you can look for it and check it out. I use it all the time. I've had no problems and it works out great. But it's always good to know which VST is going to work the best for you.